What's going on, YouTube? Alright, so you guys have been up to date in terms of what's going on with the Lakers. Our test came out of nowhere, but it's funny because he pretty much took the same contract we offered Trevor Ariza, and it's ironic because Trevor Ariza is pretty much going to get the same contract we wanted to give him, the mid-level, but he took it as an insult. And I see why. To be real with you, we have players on our squad making pretty much $5 million who are riding the bench. So I understand what he has to do for himself, but the market is the market. You're not going to get more than the $5.6 million. No one's trying to go over the luxury tax, and everybody's trying to put themselves in a position for 2010. So no one's really going to give you a multi-year above $7 or $8 million contract. Financially they have to be careful. So, but nevertheless, I understand what he had to do. It's unfortunate how it worked out, but I mean, we came up because really all we did was swap Trevor Ariza for Ron Artest, which was a great move for us because you get a role player who has star player potential and a player who will guard the best player in the other team, which will be great for Kobe. The only piece to the puzzle is now re-signing Lamar Odom. From what I hear, he wants 10. I think we want to give him 8. I know he made $14 million last year, and this is a tough situation for Lamar. I think he has to do some soul searching. First of all, I really haven't seen other teams really go after him. That should tell him something. Lamar Odom has, for his whole career, has had the opportunity to be that Scottie Pippen guy. When he first came to LA, it was just him and Kobe Bryant, Caron Butler for a little bit, and he never developed into that number 2 player. But he's always been paid. He signed like a 6-year, $65 million contract when he was with Miami, that we paid for as well when he came over here for the Shaq deal. So the man has got his money. Don't give me the whole idea of for your family. You have the money. The question is, are you trying to win? I doubt any other team is going to give you $10 million right now, or you may go to some team that's not really going anywhere, and it'll be a shame if that ends up to Lamar Odom. Now, from what I read, the Lakers are already over the salary cap, but it's a tough question that they have to address. Do we want to win now, or do we want to see what happens? Because we have a great opportunity. If we resign Lamar Odom, I feel like there's no other team that can match up with us. The fact that we can say we have Kobe Bryant, Lamar Odom, Ron Artest, Derek Fisher, Pau Gasol, Andrew Bynum, if he plays like he played before he got injured, Shannon Brown, which we just signed, thank God. I mean, we're a pretty stacked team in terms of going to the bench and in terms of mixing your starters with your bench players. Give me another team on paper and on court that can match up with this, because we're talking about having pretty much a big 4 with a decent bench. Even with Celtics getting Rasheed Wallace, I still question their bench. Leon Poel's not coming back. Glenn Big Baby Davis is a free agent, and he might take more money somewhere else because they're probably not even going to give him a mid-level. I don't even know how that works, how many they have to give out. So if they're already going to give the mid-level to Rasheed Wallace, I don't know how Glenn Big Baby Davis is going to get paid. So we're in a position to do well. I think the Laker organization, has to really answer some pitiful questions in terms of the economy and the salary and all that stuff. I get that, but understand this: we generate a lot of money with the Lakers. Most of our season ticket holders have had their tickets for the last 30 years. Ask anybody who goes to a Laker game. It's hard. You have to know somebody to get tickets to go to that stadium, right? So the whole idea of us as an organization not generating enough revenue, I don't think so. I think we'll do fine. So I think it can work. I think we can sign them. The Lakers just we have to move. We have 3 players we can move. Okay, we have Luke Walton, who's making $5 million, Adam Morrison making $5 million, Sasha making $5 million, and I know Morrison comes off the books. I believe Sasha comes off the books. So I would rather see them trade one of those guys, or even a lesser bench warmer player, to a team who wants an expiring contract, so we can at least free up some cap space. Because I'm gonna be upset if we can't sign Lamar Odom off of $1 million or $2 million difference. Like, that would be so anti-climactic for me and how I view the Lakers. Before, honestly, when we won last year, that was it for me in terms of me putting my heart and my emotion to that team. But with the way things look now, I mean, we can start to talk about Kobe getting to that 6th championship. That's a realm of possibility now, if we sign Lamar Odom. So Jordan can be biting. He should start biting his fingernails if we can get Odom to come back. So, we'll see how things work. But I think Odom has to understand that you've been paid well, and you've been given the opportunity to be that second guy. Any other team Lamar Odom goes to, he's not going to have the luxury of coming off the bench, and he's not going to have the luxury of hiding. We've tolerated inconsistent play out of you. We just didn't trade you away because we know what you can do. And any other team you're going to go to, they're going to say, you're our number 2 option. No ifs, ands, or buts. So if you want to deal with that pressure, then maybe you should go. But even then, how much are they really going to pay you? No one's trying to put themselves in a position where they're messing up their 2010 chances at the whole free agency. And they're already talking about lowering the salary cap for the 2010-2011 season. So what does that tell you? I understand what Trevor Ariza had to do, but for Lamar Odom and for the Laker organization, it's in both parties' best interest to remain on the same squad. So you guys tell me how you feel. Take it easy. God bless.